All right, today we're actually making something for work. My company has an employee stock ownership program, and we're having a contest for what E.S.O.P means to us. So that's what I'm going to make today, is my idea. So I'm going to start with some tumbling tower blocks. I work for a shed company, so I'm going to make a little shed. It's going to go on a sign though. So this is the back of the sign. So just to get the sizing somewhat close to what I want, basically just how many blocks am I going to need. So I just put it on the back of this sign to figure the sizing. And I do actually go back and change it because I want to use my company's logo as the background. So I do end up changing it. But to start with, just figuring out how many blocks I need. And obviously, if you were to do this with your company, obviously your logo would be different. Or maybe it wouldn't. Maybe you work for my company. I don't know. And then once I figured out about how many blocks I need, I'm going to glue. I want this to be 2 blocks tall, if that makes sense. So I'm going to glue a bunch of these 2-piece sets together. And then we're going to paint them red. My company's colors are red and white, and so I'm going to paint them red. Now this red is not exactly the color I would want, but I wasn't going to start mixing and carrying on, so I just used what I had. And then once we're done painting, then we got to make the actual logo. So I went into my silhouette design space and copied a logo from my company's website, and that's what I cut out. It took a little bit of work to finagle it, but it was fine, not too bad. And so I'm just weeding that out. Again, our colors are red and white, so I used red vinyl for this. And somehow I have this Cricut Smart Vinyl. It was on sale, apparently. It had a discount sticker of like $3 on it, so that's probably why I bought it. I don't have a Cricut. Well, I do have a Cricut, but I don't use a Cricut that would use Smart Vinyl. But this vinyl was very thick, like very thick, which made a difference in everything that I did on this day. Made a difference for everything. But so first, I'm just going to kind of figure out where I want it, get my little painter's tape out to kind of make an outline of where the shed should sit on the page or on the backing of this sign. So I'm going to figure out the size for 3 sides, both of the left and right sides, and then the bottom. The top doesn't matter because there's going to be a large gap at the top for some words that I'm putting on the sign. And it only matters if you put these on straight, so redo it if it's wrong, because you do want them straight. And I didn't size it out exactly right, but I guess it was close enough. So I'm happy with it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the transfer tape down and go ahead and paste this, or not paste, stick it on, I guess. Stick it onto my cardboard backing there. And again, this vinyl was so thick, I had a real hard time. This was brand new transfer tape. I didn't take any of the stickiness off at all, and I still couldn't pick up this Smart Vinyl. Maybe that's why it was on discount. It was a defect batch or something. But you know, when you're desperate, you figure it out. So this was, I think, the only red that I had. So this is what I had to do to figure it out. So I'm just picking the vinyl up with my little grabber tool there, or picker tool, I guess, and just doing it that way. And that worked just fine. It took me a little longer than I would have liked, but you know, it's fine. And then we're just going to line it up with the little tape marks that I made. And I did have to pick this up once or twice to reposition it because somehow I still couldn't get it right. But then once I do have it right, or as right as I'm going to worry about, I'm going to just go ahead and use that scraper and push this vinyl down onto that poster or the sign backing. And somehow I got bubbles in the vinyl. You can see them right there. So I just cut and then just let the vinyl overlap itself. And I was totally okay with that. Is it perfect? No. Am I going to spend 4 hours to make it perfect? No, also. And then these are the words that I'm going to cut to put around the shed and the symbol and the whole thing. So I'm going to cut these in white and just putting them in different sizes so that they don't all look the same. And then my cute little silhouette, my cameo that makes the great sound. Okay, and then once I'm done playing with that, then I'm going to fix this frame. Now I'm using what is this, 11 by 14 frame from Dollar Tree. And we know that those fall apart easily. So I'm just putting a little bit of bracing in each corner of the frame so that it stays together and doesn't fall apart so easily. I am going to actually hang this up at my office, so it does need to actually hold together. So I'm just literally cutting up some popsicle sticks, cutting them at like a 45 or so degree angle, and gluing them into the corners on each of the 4 corners. On the back, did I say that? On the back of each of the 4 corners. And I probably should have painted them black. I don't know, but it's facing the wall, so I don't know. I didn't paint it black. And then I'm just going to go ahead and weed out the words that I'm going to put on the sign. Now this was the Dollar Tree vinyl, and it was horrible, very thin, and was also not sticking to my transfer tape, but we got it figured out. And then we're going to build a little shed. Remember the pieces that I put together? We're going to glue those pieces together and then glue them onto the sign. And again, my company, we build sheds, and so that's why I'm making a shed, and that's why it's wooden, and that's why it looks a little bit, not rustic, but it looks, I don't know how to say it, used, I guess, I don't know. And again, this is for the E.S.O.P, Employee Stock Ownership Program. So I put that in the middle of my company's logo there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the frame on so that when I put the words on, none of the words are going to be hidden by the frame. And then we're just going to tape those words onto the sign. That's it. Just that easy. Again, with this Dollar Tree vinyl, it's not real great. It's not very sticky, gotta tell you. But it worked. It worked. All my words went on there. And that's it. I think it's cute. It'll look cute for the contest. It'll be cute in my office. So I'm happy with all of it. And congratulations to Callum82, who won the $50 Amazon gift card for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Thank everyone for participating and writing a comment on that last video. I sure do appreciate it. And I appreciate it even more that you subscribe to my channel. Really, I really appreciate that. And remember to give the video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, be sure to subscribe. When you subscribe, you should hit the bell so you know when the next video comes out. Now remember, you'll need to appreciate today, as tomorrow is never promised. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a great one.